Well, I just had a crash to desktop, and I switched over to my old headphones, so...
Yeah.
So I've been gone a week. What's the general consensus of the update or the patch? Does it seem to be fairly behaving itself?
Yeah.
Well,
No
Kinda.
complaints so far.
Oh,
Well, I just had a full-on crash, and I have no
Oh.
idea what it was for. It, like, restarted my whole machine.
Mm.
You're running Windows 11?
No, 10.
All right.
My computer has some setting that won't allow me to install it. I forget what it is now.
Oh
And
yeah,
it-
it's the whatever. Oh, I forget the abbreviation, but it's like the secure chip
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
There is a way to bypass that, but I'm not sure if it will always work. But you're not really missing out.
I don't know. I like Windows 11.
You take your Windows 11 and leave it, Regulus.
Okay. Fine.
I'm just kidding.
Windows 11 has been nothing but pain for basically everyone I play games with.
It mostly behaves itself for me, but yeah, I don't see the point why they have to make a whole new version from like an actual technical point of view.
The only problem with these headphones is my volume control is broken, so everything is super loud now.
Mm.
I know, I did forget to turn up my volume on my other headphones. Whoops. That might have been the problem all along.
So, did you guys try the stagger wing?
Ouch.
Yes.
Yep.
Do
No.
you like it?
Not for multiplayer, but flying on your own right now is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, how come? Why is it not multiplayer?
Because you hear the inside volume of the other stagger wing.
No.
So like when they're like, if you're at idle and they're, revving up for takeoff, you hear that the inside noises from their aircraft, and it makes you want
So
to
it's
pull back.
so it's still the Coronado issue that they've had for how long now?
FSX maybe.
I don't know. I only started with Microsoft Flight Simulator, so okay.
you know, I gotta say the dust effect was a lot smaller than it is now. There's a lot of dust behind the airplanes now. It looks so much better.
Yeah, I noticed it immediately. It really brings some life to it.
Yeah, I mean it is.
Really good with the helicopters too.
Oh, that's good to know.
Oh, yeah.
You got water spray effects and you got dust effects. Really, really getting pretty good.
Oh,
There's rockets and miniguns. If you got the 145.
Did they fix the ice issue? Do you know that?
What issue?
The issue that you couldn't land on the ice.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
been
they
fixed.
have.
Yeah. Yep.
I still have to try that out, but that's honestly one of the things I'm most excited about.
I'll turn it to winter. We'll be doing a lot of river stuff today.
We're doing a lot of river stuff.
Yeah, you planned a nice leg here, didn't you? Oh yeah.
How's live weather look?
looks
Pretty
great.
good.
Oh, I'm already on it. Sweet.
Few clouds, but it's very sunny and calm. 4 knots north.
Oh yeah.
What a nice mixture of birds this morning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to play catch up. I'm still loading into the sim.
No worries.
We'll wait for you.
Where you at? At what
Loading
point?
halfway through main loading, so I haven't even got to the main screen yet.
Okay, well, we'll wait on you a few minutes.
I don't know why my computer just decided to go, oh, I'm just gonna completely restart.
Mine just did.
Oh,
Mine does that after first reboot and then load and then it CTDs and then acts normal after that.
it didn't CTD. It took the whole computer down to
Oh.
restart.
You got a
Yeah, I
blue
had to go
screen
through a
at
whole
least.
just check and everything else. It was,
Blue
I
screen.
just got online.
Went straight to black.
Oh well.
We'll see you guys in the air at some point. I gotta reboot the sim too. So.
Uh,
Cheers.
All right. See you in a bit.
Seems to be a lot of people getting knocked out.
The damned Russians.
Ah.
oh, here we go with this talk.
Norton recommends a smart scan. I'll do it later.
Yeah, the smart scans.
Just don't be using Seversky, or what is it, Seversky?
Borovsky? What?
See, I'm showing a time now of only hour, so let's wait for another 5 minutes, and then that'll give you a little extra time to get booted up. If you're not, you can catch up.
I'm flying the Cody today. I can catch up.
Alrighty.
All right.
Damn whiny ass turbine.
Yeah, one of those loud things.
I said when they came out with when Hodge came out with that red livery that there was going to be a bunch of whiny ass turbines this time. Okay. All right,
Okay, so-
main menu.
Who mentioned crash to desktop? Okay, I'm just saying. Who did it?
Oh,
You just
man.
see-
Did you
Uh-oh.
lose it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, God.
But I'll wire it to you guys because, you know, that whole moving around quick works good.
Alright.
I flew the first half of this yesterday and then had to go do something else. So I can pick up from there and fly backwards and run into you.
Just
Did you go
Luke's
river
rolling.
hopping? First
No, I
half
was
is
doing
where all, yeah, first
doing a
half is where all
speed
the
check.
fun's at.
I was doing a speed check with the Dagger Wing.
We going? We not going? What's the plan?
I'll catch
Wait, Wolf, come back.
Oh, where you going?
I'm just messing around, so
Don't go into the light.
Which livery you got, Wolf? On the kit top.
this is the standard black parallel
Wow.
42.
Something's going on because I'm showing a Bonanza.
Weird. Yeah, no, this is just the stock
I see him.
livery.
Yeah, it displays correctly for me.
It shows completely
okay
white
for me
from
too.
Yeah, I've got Bonanzas and PC-12s all over the place.
That ain't good. Might want to delete your content file and let the sim rebuild it. Might be an
Yeah.
issue.
Yep.
That would be my guess.
Dark Wolf is on the runway.
Hey,
Say, let's probably get rolling then.
yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Rocket
go.
and AK said they'd catch up, so
Yep.
and I forgot my track IR. Shoot.
Rexpo, I'm sorry, Rexpo and AK.
Yeah, I'll catch up at some point. I'll fly the
Alright.
Stagger Wing and catch up, by God.
Should probably buy that today.
It's pretty nice.
I like it.
I do too. Even though it has that multiplayer issue because I flew with another person who had it. But I liked it other than
Multiplayer
that.
issue.
Where it plays the interior sounds from the other person's aircraft.
Oh,
That's weird.
that's weird.
Yes, it is
Something
weird.
Coronado too as well. But I find it very difficult to land without bouncing. But I'm obviously not the only one according to YouTube.
Yeah,
That
it's got that
bounces.
really long nose, so it's kind of hard to kind of get a sense of where it's at, from what I gather.
All right, Dark Wolf's rolling. And a whiny ass turbine.
Have fun. We'll see you in the air.
We got a bridge right here.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's viable.
Stall.
That was not me.
Alright, who's stalling?
That's me.
Quit stalling.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, ripping.
just getting used to this thing with zero freaking trim like a dumbass.
Honestly,
Yeah.
forget to trim
Where
it
is
out
it?
90% of the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, me too.
But I've gotten so
Sound is,
used to it that it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
The sound mix is different, isn't it?
What's
I hear
that?
a lot. I hear a lot more rattling. The engine is a bit louder.
Do you have headphone simulation turned off?
Yeah, they reset the
They
headphone
reset.
simulation
That might be why then.
with
Yeah.
season update 8. I noticed that too. I was like, what is going on? I went in there and was like, oh, they reset
Yeah, it's so
headphone sim-
noisy. It's like a
Yeah.
bunch of bolts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Let's
noticed
see,
that
where
as
is that setting again?
Should
General
be in
sound.
general sound, yep. It's right near the top, I think.
General sound. Is it like in the top bar menu or?
No,
Escape,
just
go to
No.
general, and then on the side, click sound.
General options, sound, and it's probably at the bottom.
Headphones. Oh yeah, they turned it off.
yeah.
Bastards.
It's like, why the hell is that off?
Oh yeah, that's a lot better. I'm glad I did hear it though. At least it does signify that, well, I spent a few hours at the aircraft. I can hear that something is different.
Yeah, what is wrong?
I do kind of think that the noise cancellation is a bit too strong for realism, but in some planes it's worth having it on.
It depends.
I knew
If
that
you've
had to
ever
be
flown
UDN.
with like Bose headsets,
Yeah, the $1,000 ones.
yeah, I mean a lot
Yeah.
of our
Right, but in
independently
like
wealthy customers and stuff had Bose headsets, and then they basically cancel everything out.
right, but in the Spitfire, it just cuts everything.
Right? Yeah.
have to
No,
turn it
I
off.
totally get it.
Yeah, we have I think 4 sets in our C-47, and you turn the sound deadening on, and it blocks out everything. It's
Yeah.
awesome. But you got to remember to turn that off, or the when you're done, or the battery will run out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's independently powered.
Yeah.
Unless you're flying with David Clark's, then you get to hear a bit more. Those are just, there's no sound deadening in those. Yeah, I kind of wish they would give you a little bit more options as far as the sound controls go, because,
On a spider.
well, I mean, I would just like a few more options for like interior engine sounds, things like that.
Yeah. Or like putting flaps down, you hear the
Right. Just some finer adjustments that I'd like to be able to Or I think that I guess the biggest one I would prefer is like if you could adjust it so when you went to exterior, like interior, my engine sounds are fine, but like if I go to exterior, like I get blown out of my headset, and the only way to turn that down is to turn down all engine sounds, and I don't like doing that. So.
Where are you going, Rocket?
Never hotter.
I agree.
That's right. It's off to our left.
Well, we're gonna end in the valley.
Sometimes miss flares on this thing.
Oh, someone's upside down. I just saw a wheel and on top of a wing.
Speed up a little bit here.
Quite the landscape here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty.
How are you liking that yoke, Luke?
Oh, it's just as good as I remember.
Hey, Wolf, check your 7.
Nope, there you go. Trim my. I'm getting out of trim here.
This thing is just constantly out of trim.
I don't know if it's always trim. I think when the autopilot kicks on it, usually kind of screws with it a little bit, but
Well, that's always fun when
See you, DN.
when you kick off the autopilot and the Kodiak.
That's what I meant. You kick it on and it takes over, and kick it off, and it's like trimmed up to 10,000 feet or something.
Yeah, there's some weird autopilot bugs. I don't generally have issues with it, but every once in a while it'll do some weird stuff. I had it trim all the way. Let's see. I think it trimmed all the way forward last week on me. I was like, what is going on?
It was trimmed all the way forward when I spawned in on the runway today. So
yeah, I can't remember. I was doing something. I was on one of the Bush League flights, and we're over in Saudi Arabia or something right now, and I touched down at a runway and went to re-enable autopilot. It was just a touch and go, and it's like, nope, full forward trim. I was like, okay, cool. We're just gonna do that today, I guess.
I get it on every flight. When I spawn on the runway, it's always full forward. But
Oh, really? Weird.
Yeah, if you just touch the trim wheel, it
Corrects itself.
yeah, it's nuts.
That's weird.
Makes taking off a damn sight easier if your trim's not full forward as well.
Yeah.
Why the hell does the plane not want to take off?
Yeah, I'm doing 80 knots and it's stuck like glue, you know.
Right. It's like, why?
Oh, Barber Pole City.
yeah, we're cruising.
Yeah,
at
there's quite a few more
140.
in there.
Damn, you cut up fast, Dicky.
You know, I jumped in the gravel, and then I thought, you know what? I got a hankering for the vertigo. So
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Oh,
I could hear
crashed.
it.
Oh no.
Yeah, I crashed out of sim.
Ah,
What the
dang.
hell, man?
Ah, there it goes.
Boy, it's really annoying.
Seems like Sim Update 8 is having its fair share of issues.
Yeah,
Haven't had
apparently.
much, other than my settings being all reset.
Update 8 has just caused me
Is
a number of problems.
is anybody that's experiencing crashes to desktop rolling using like a rolling cache or anything like that?
Nope.
Yeah,
No.
I have my
use
cache
it.
off.
I
Okay.
have mine
It
on.
runs
Cache off.
smoother without a cache.
Yeah, no, I sometimes I think that there's issues when the sim updates like that. If you've got like your cache or any of that stuff, if anybody's actually using it, I think some stuff tends to get left over and causes
think I am.
conflicts.
I think
I mean,
I am.
obviously, some people that are crashing aren't using rolling cache. I don't use
Yeah.
it, but something to consider. I don't know. I usually, after a sim update, I delete the content file and let the sim rebuild it too. Just kind of, I think it doesn't do a very good job of cleaning up after updates.
We didn't have any problems with it yesterday after the update, but today apparently.
Yep. Today, me too. Yesterday, no problem.
I never touched it. No clue. It's
I did have a
what it
weird,
is for me.
I had a weird ground texturing bug where the ground was black.
Well, that is weird.
Like it was a charcoal ground, I guess. And I can show you
Well, this
screenshots
is
of me and Will sitting next to each other, and his ground looks normal, and mine is just black. And on the moving map in my cockpit, the map was black, and when I fly across the line to where it was normal colored again, the ground was also, you could see the ground where it changed from black
Was
to
it
normal.
was the texture there, but it was just like black?
Yeah,
So it was like a nighttime texture almost, maybe.
kind of, yeah.
That's weird.
You haven't got Bijan's masks switched on, have you?
I do.
Oh, it's gonna suck.
That could be that.
That might be that too. There's definitely still issues with that.
Okay.
I've never run as masks because they tend to cause more problems than
Interesting.
they're worth.
Oh,
I have his like north hemisphere 40 to 100 texture running.
Mayday, mayday, man down.
wee-hoo.
You got it, you got it.
Touch and go here. Is that the general consensus?
At the
I do
first
it.
one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ways to go yet.
That was fun.
Somebody split the trees. Y'all too high. What the hell kind of speed y'all running? I'm doing 140
140.
and can't catch you.
Flaps down.
It flaps down.
I don't know. True airspeed's 118 on mine right now.
I got a 116, but I'm on the approach. Final. Short final, should say.
And over the dam.
Luke is touching on the taxiway.
Down here in this little valley. Looks like it must be. I'm up way hard than I should be.
Shout for the pylons.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that's... What? Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I thought that was the wrong way, right? Like,
Yeah,
what
no.
is it? I was like, what is going on, dude? Who put a runway in between all these
Oh, pylons. Oh, jeez.
Back off on the throttle.
Jeez.
All announcing that Vertigo, AK.
Yeah, I'm coming. Looks like you need a little escort. We leave no man behind.
All right. Well, you guys have fun. I'm gonna reboot my computer and see if that helps, but I doubt I'll be able to catch up. So.
Well,
You can
it's
start
fine.
at another airport.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Let me see if I can do that.
Bridge. Hope it works out for you.
Well, get back in the
Yeah,
sim.
good luck.
Let me get back in the sim, see if I can do that.
You can do it. We have faith in you.
Oh yeah.
We have faith in you. Regulus 63.
Is that bridge underpassable?
Yep.
Aye. Dang.
Not gonna do it, Cody.
There's a nice dip in the landscape.
Nah,
Oh yeah.
it's too high.
Y'all be careful now, yeah.
Oh shit, scared the crap out of me. One of those cars just came flying from my
Yeah,
left.
no. not even gonna attempt that one.
It seems like the cars are moving a lot faster than they should.
It was fast.
Definitely.
That
All,
might,
all the cars are
that
too
might
fast.
be another update bug.
They
If
Oh,
you
they
look at
moved
the
that
cars,
Yep, CDT. I'll be catching up
Wait.
too.
they are
Jeez,
fast.
man, what is
Oh
going
man, what the hell's
on?
going on?
I'm not gonna say anything, otherwise it jinx my own thing.
Right, yeah.
FSX and P3D, they had a mod that would slow the traffic speed down. Hello.
That might be something. Still wonder if they're ever gonna fix the river landscaping issue.
Or where it
Anti-gravity reverse.
rises up sometimes. Yeah, it's
Nah, I doubt it. I doubt it for the next year and a half or two. Just 'cause it's not like a sim breaking issue. I just can't.
Right.
Model matching still isn't like even on the list anywhere.
yeah, it's so weird. Well, see, that's the thing, though. I don't. Is it something that the aircraft devs are doing? Because like
I mean, the Kodiak. they've
the
done
Kodiak works fine when like for me when somebody doesn't or when I don't have a livery, it
Yeah.
just defaults back to a default livery. Like I can see you
So
and
yeah, it's something
Dark
that
Wolf.
devs can do, but I don't think a lot of devs are doing or know how to do, or
Yeah.
realize they can do, because there's still a lot of bonanzas.
Right.
A320s or
Yeah, there must be
Surprisingly,
like a
all
fallback or something. There has
the
to be.
fact that like the default F-18, if you don't have a livery for it, it like is an A320 instead of just the default F-18.
Right. Yeah.
That from Microsoft, they made the fallback be an A320. You know,
Yeah, it's like why would you do that?
it doesn't make any sense. Everyone has the F-18, they just don't have that livery.
Right. Unless you just straight up uninstalled the F-18, like some people do. They're like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I think
I
even I
uninstalled
still got
everything.
it.
Ooh, bridge.
I went through and deleted a lot of the stuff I don't fly and all the liveries and stuff that I don't need in the content manager last week. Just to help with loading times and stuff like that. Like,
There's
I
a
don't
bridge up ahead of you guys. You can fit underneath it.
In the Kodiak?
Yeah, I just did it.
All right,
Yeah.
back up.
Had to test it for science, and it worked.
Welcome back.
Obviously.
Thank
Every
you, sir.
bridge must be tested for science. Unless it's
Dragon's water skiing.
Am I water skiing? I'm not that low. I'm pretty low. I'm not that low.
You look
Oh.
like you're water skiing.
Yeah, that's pretty low, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Dean was dipping wingtips earlier.
Smash my tail.
Dean had half his wingtip in the water.
I just smacked my gear in the water. Oop.
Smack my tail.
Remember,
Alright.
fly low, don't die.
So,
Very true.
where can we get Regulus to spawn back in here? What's our next
I'm,
airport?
I spawned back in at the airport.
Oh,
You just flew over, so I got you guys in sight. You're just a little ways back.
You can
okay.
walk and flew over if you really want to.
Yeah, it wouldn't be so bad if it didn't take 10 minutes to boot the sim back up again.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I definitely recommend going through the content manager and just deleting anything you don't use just to help with load times.
Yeah.
I got tired of it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, there's so many aircraft I don't fly in there that I was just like, I'm just gonna get rid of all this junk.
That's
I mean, it
fair.
was several gigs worth of shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's also I'm quite picky with the mods I use. I really wanted to make quite a difference. Otherwise, it's really just sitting there.
Well, I only activate mods I'm using for whatever flights I'm doing. So
Yeah.
after I'm done with this, I'll turn off probably a lot of the, I'll turn off the gravels and stuff like that because I don't, unless I'm absolutely gonna use it. Same with sceneries and things like that, airports and.
Well, I'm gonna knock on wood, but so far this has been. I haven't hardly seen any stutters. I mean, it's been really smooth.
AK, what are you doing, man?
I'm at
Yeah.
Jesus. We're gonna put you in the penalty box, AK.
Yeah, man.
There's always one.
How many times do we have to tell you?
That's right. Gee whiz. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Good gracious.
I would say his Kodiak is a lot more agile than I have given her lots of credit for.
Yeah, she's not bad.
No,
I'm
it can
sure
turn on a dime if you need it to.
Quite noisy, and probably ill-advised, but
Turn down your prop to 2,000 RPM. It'll quiet down.
yeah, it's down to 2,000. I only take off and land, or take off really in 2,200 RPM.
What about headphone sim?
Yeah,
It's pretty quiet.
It's really quiet. I'm just saying, in real life, it would be noisy as hell.
Yeah. Very true.
Yeah, the first thing I do when I get in the cockpit is turn the aircon off as well, because that's whining away.
It's like, why the hell, man?
Although I will say about the Kodiak, I just landed in Tenerife on 7 continents, and every single parking spot was a Kodiak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was an issue with another aircraft earlier on in the sim, and they had to update it because in the config it's like, can it be at the gate? Yes, and then multiplied by whatever. I don't remember what it was, but I saw them everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, well, I've got this brand new plane and no one else will have this, and the whole parking is full of them. I'm like, God
All
damn it.
the ramps are all full of them. Yeah.
Oh, it
Just
was
about
the
everywhere.
it was the Grumman Goose. When that first came out, they were everywhere. Because in the config it said put them on the ramp basically everywhere.
For me, it's the Trinidad. It's everywhere. Although I have newer planes, but I see it on basically every major airport.
Yeah, probably something they need to change in their config. I doubt it's something they're looking at either, so
Yeah.
might have to go in and
Probably
manually
okay
edit
with it
that.
being everywhere, honestly. Good advertisement. Just kidding, we already have the plane, we don't need to advertise it. No one else can see it.
Sounds like they're still having issues getting their stuff migrated to a different hosting service.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the update had been out already. And I guess they gave up on trying to correct the bounce issue with the water with the Floatiac, so as soon as they're able to, they'll probably be out.
It's like noise. Oh, they're right below me.
Which doesn't make a lot of sense because there's been people that have been able to do
It looks low.
mods with the A5 to correct for the weird water bounce.
Well, they said the update's barring any issues, is going to be out next week.
For the Kodiak?
Yeah, this coming week, actually, according to Facebook.
Exciting. Just got hit midair. That was rude.
Did anyone get under that bridge?
It was on the turn.
I don't think anybody attempted it.
I clipped under it. Like I clipped it a bit, but still up.
Anyone tried flying through London Bridge yet?
Oh, hello there.
Fall in the river.
Still broken.
Did you see a fish down there, Dion?
Yeah.
Bears.
Bears.
Grabbing lunch. Not the bear thing again.
Bear is huge.
I mean, had it been a bear, it would have been huge.
Right.
Like a good car-sized bear, you know.
Bear with wheels.
Is that what a Kodiak is?
Right.
Loud.
Loud. Big teeth.
DN, you okay?
Yeah, I got caught in a spin. Could not get out of it.
Saw you dip out.
Yeah, hammerhand in the Kodiak's not as easy as it sounds.
That's what I tried when my, I don't know why, but my sound bleeds through into my mic when it's like stall, 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 and that's all you guys hear out of my freaking mic.
Well, I got to admit, Ian, I think I saw a parachute when you jumped out of that.
I forgot to get the extinguisher out the door.
Yeah.
But you did bring your selfie stick.
Oh, of course. Never go anywhere without that.
I should have posted on YouTube for us all to watch and ridicule.
What? And then just gave 20 minutes of bullshit the whole time, all the way through.
Yeah.
Even I can't bullshit that long.
Anything for the likes.
Just flew through a Kodiak.
Do not forget your Rid wallet.
Me.
Right. Make sure you hit the bell over there.
Yeah. Sponsored Ridge Wallet, everything.
Looks like you got all your big pieces there, Rexpo. Looking good up there.
Yeah, what I didn't realise until the other day is that the sun shields on the Kodiak actually work.
Yeah, I wish
Oh,
they
yeah,
would
they
give
do.
you a little bit more like ability to move them around and stuff, like Mugs did with the TBM, but because it's like only 2 positions, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
down-
far, I think the
down or-
best
To the
sun shield
side.
is the one in the, what do you call it? The arrow?
The PA-28.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of wish they were.
Yeah. I absolutely appreciate it in VR.
Yeah, they're kind of just annoying and in the way right now. In the Kodiak, that is.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd
Oh,
just be
I see
nice
a
if you could
bridge.
drag
I
it
think I
around
see
a
a
little bit
bridge.
more.
Maybe not.
Is that a bridge? Sort of.
No, it was just the water reflections looking really weird.
Another TNG come up here? Or no, is it just a waypoint?
That's just a
It's
waypoint.
Just a waypoint.
Well, this green grass against the river sure looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
Did I just lose everyone, or is everyone just really quiet all of a sudden?
No, we're still here.
All right. I was like
Contemplations.
trying to
We're in-
concentrate.
Trying to concentrate.
We're in.
A subject to talk about.
I'm
We're
trying
in
to
week
not hit
over
the
six.
water.
That's
Yeah.
Right.
I don't usually fly this low, so I'm trying to not hit the water.
Yeah, that
Right.
definitely takes some concentration.
Fly low enough. That
Full
you,
throttle just to catch up.
we're full throttle, just staying up here, almost.
Yep.
You.
I think if this was real and I'd have just put my hand out the window, I'd have been skimming the water.
Good way to wash your hand after lunch.
Get a
Right.
arrow and grab a fish.
Right.
Yeah, it's a nice river for a lazy Saturday morning.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Love river runs.
It's a shame I actually have to go to work today.
Call in sick.
Oh.
I almost had.
Did someone say Colin's sick?
Yeah. People depend on me. But I haven't had a vacation in 4 years, so I'm getting kind of wired out.
Yeah, I've not been away in 6 years.
What is this work of which you speak?
Listen.
Yeah, that's what I say, Rex, bro.
Now, listen here.
Look at me, I'm so old.
I'll call
Hey,
it
if
sleep
you're
time.
lucky, maybe you'll get there one day. But,
Pressure
the
doesn't
way-
blow the
rate
world
you're
up.
going, you're not going to be that lucky.
It's a privilege denied to many.
I almost caught you, Luke.
Oh, I can see a bridge, but I'm too high.
Yeah, I think I'm
Oh, yeah, there is something there.
a bit. Oh, maybe.
Good luck.
Ah,
Did you get
Eat
under
that
it?
tree, Dark
got
Wolf.
under it. I might have scraped.
No.
Oof.
Regulus, I have a tree height mod, and my trees are
Oh,
lower
no.
than yours.
Yeah,
So-
that tree
There's
I
definitely
mod
a
is
load.
awesome.
There's definitely a strip of paint on that bridge.
Oh, there's a little more than that. Might be part of my wing.
See,
The radar pod definitely fell off.
yep. See, I'm still above the trees, but probably the way you see it, I'm slamming right into them.
Yeah.
There's rubber in the water and paint on the bridge.
Rip looks.
Ooh, that's fast.
What's fast? What's fast?
Oh, skimming across the ground. I don't know how high I'm at.
I'm doing 100. Feels
faster than it is.
I'm doing 140 knots right along the river here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks ridiculously fast above the water, doesn't it?
Yes.
The closer
Yeah,
you get out, the faster it looks.
Nothing like doing a tire slap on the water when you go under the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
One of life's little pleasures.
Hear the little when you hit the bridge, scraping the metal. It's great.
Except in my case, the bridge slaps back.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw you nose down in the river back there.
I couldn't get it into slow mode.
Too high.
It's, I basically have to put
power
it
lines.
into the menu.
Well,
and
that's
then go
so
back
weird.
out, and then I can use slew.
That's really weird.
I don't know if the key binding is weird, but it just says toggle for Y, so.
Oh, that was fun. I just basically water skied right under that bridge. I basically landed on the water. It was.
Put some floats on, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's when the Floatiac comes out.
Oh yeah, true.
Which apparently is soon, according to Facebook.
I just want the PMDG 737 to come out already.
Yeah.
Probably another 5-6 months would be my guess. Now
Yeah, I mean they're in beta testing now. Yeah,
Right.
so another 4 or 5 months and it'll be out.
Yeah.
Or the Milviz Beaver.
Oh yeah, the beaver.
Or Tail Dragon's Fever when that comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he got bogged down with some other stuff, so this stuff's all kind of back burner at the moment.
Yeah. His channel seems
Well, I
kind of
know-
quiet, too.
I know that 270 has his hands on the mall. He's texturing that when he has time.
Right. Yeah, it's just a matter of when everybody's got time to do stuff because it's a
Yeah.
community project more than anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, Tail Dragon went hard on a lot of models there, like for like
So
a
down.
month and a half, and I think he kind of just maybe burned out a little bit.
Jeez, who's that? Is that you, Schmidt?
That's DN.
You were going too slow.
Well, I throttled back because I was miles ahead of everyone, and now people are starting to catch up again.
Sod it, let them burn.
We can take it quick.
Right, I need to take back my first position. Screw
Okay.
this, going full throttle again.
All right. There's an airport coming up. We could.
The race is on.
Or touch and go.
Yep, touch and go at this airport.
Passing Regulus burning 400 pounds per hour.
Yeah, probably.
How fast are you going, DN? Holy crap.
167 indicated.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm going at 162 now, and you're still disappearing into the distance.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you guys got your hair
That's
on
better.
fire this morning.
Yep. No, I'm burning
Oh
400.
god, being this fast above the water does not feel safe.
No. 400
Oh.
pounds per hour.
What's safe?
There's AK.
It's only unsafe when you touch the water.
This is true.
There is a big bridge after this next Big Bend section.
Whoop. Crap. Sorry. Just flew over somebody.
I think
Yeah,
that was
that
me.
Oh yeah, there's that bridge.
Whoever just had a Kodiak fly over them, sorry.
Yeah, that was me.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I see.
Alright, I'm going to circle
Got
around
dark
and
for a
land
minute
on
for a
runway
second.
26.
Tree.
must reduce
Oh.
the disappear distance because me and Rocket are basically right on top of each other there for a second. Whoa! Oh no!
The river just gave me a hug here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you as well.
Oh.
Yeah, both of you guys just
Oh, it just came
ate it.
up.
Damn river came out of nowhere.
Came right at us. Predatory
Come
river.
right for us!
Where's that bridge? Oh, there.
Pull up, pull up. No,
Where's everybody?
I refuse.
Kissing the river.
Just look for all the tags.
Yeah. Crashed into the river, flipped over.
Oh.
That was so
you're not
much
the only
fun.
one.
Why is your friend? The
Yeah.
Y key. Oh, that's gonna come up and slap me. Oh, yep. Nope, can't make that. Shoo, that was close.
Yeah, where's the little airport?
Oh,
Where's the strip?
It's just a grass strip.
Just a grass one.
Let's pass the town.
Attempting
That's
the
a
bridge.
That's a very bright livery you got on there, AK. You having a midlife?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'll be 60 next month. Getting a head start.
You'll need to get the earring and the sports car as well, don't
Bridge
forget.
is easy. Oh, what the? Maverick nearly took me out at 900 miles an hour.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, but that bridge, Kodiak's easily fit under it.
Like our next airport will be the halfway point.
Yeah.
Any of you guys using VR tried the new OpenXR toolkit?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Nope.
I have very, very, very smooth flight so far.
Nice.
And the fixed foyet rendering thing, yeah, it works quite well.
Sweet. Try for the valve index. I don't know if that'll work for me.
It's supposed to work even for the Oculus, so I guess it might work for all headsets.
Interesting. All right, I'll try it. It's been a while since I played this game in VR.
Rocket, I don't mean to be personal, but I don't see you in your airplane. How does that work?
Remote control.
Well, it must be the kit drone.
Yeah. Flying it from the iPad. Well, I figured out a place where we can do our IFR work.
Oh yeah.
We're going to do a whole session on nothing but IFR. Going to be up at Wellington. They have ILS and they have RNAV both. So we'll do, it'll probably take the whole 2 hours to do 2 of those, I imagine, with everything.
My favourite
Sounds
kind of
good.
flying IFR.
Yeah. Freya is a tube pilot, so just everyone can hate on him at your leisure.
Screw you.
You can fly whatever you want, yeah.
Goddamn flying buses.
Is the do you know if the RNAV is advisory only or if it's guided?
It's guided.
Is it guided? Okay.
Yeah, it's what is it, LPV or something like that. It gives
Lateral and
vertical guidance.
Vertical guidance, yeah.
Just like the ILS.
You're going to need something with the NXI in it, aren't you, for that?
No, you can use the G3X too.
I
Yeah,
thought
it'll
the
work. Both of them will work.
G3X didn't do VNAV.
You don't have to
Actually,
have VNAV,
no,
Okay.
actually, is correct. Yeah, they won't be able to. No, they won't be able to shoot the.
Right.
Well, no, I think it should work. It should work, because you basically just use the approach function.
Just the approach?
Yeah. Yeah, it should work.
You know, I was bitching and moaning about IFR when we were doing the end of the Andes trip.
Mhm.
Well, that training came into good use when I got into a reunion the other week, because the weather was absolutely awful.
Yeah.
But yeah, managed to set it up on the autopilot and took me all the way in.
Nice.
It was like, sweet. I'm a
Yeah.
proper pilot now.
It's all in the setup.
I can do this. I don't know why they get paid so much. This is easy.
Hey, so I switched back to my new headphones. Does it sound
Uh-huh.
better?
Sounds fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
that's
loud and
fine.
clear.
Fine.
Yep.
'Cause it was really quiet before, and I was having to shout for you guys to hear me. So,
Yeah.
and I figured out it was the volume controls.
Hey.
Yeah. No, sounds fine.
Does it sound any different?
No.
A little bit.
Not a ton.
Sound more handsome.
Yeah, because well, it's slightly more expensive headphones, and you guys sound magnanimous because instead of 40 mil drivers, these are 50 mil.
I mean, you might sound a little bit more full, but not a ton.
Yeah. Well, you guys sound like awesome because that's like bigger headphones.
I've discovered that price only means so much when it comes to sound things. Like, this is my crappy microphone. If I turn on my nice microphone, Anton can never hear me. So, I don't know.
Yeah, because Dragons, you are usually quite quiet.
Right.
But
So,
you're
like, I'm on a
actually
crappy microphone, but oh my goodness, if I switch to a nice microphone, let's do it right now. Maybe.
This is my nice microphone. Can you hear me very well?
No, it's
The voice
quieter.
quality is loads clearer. You're just quieter.
Right. So I have to be like eating the microphone.
Yeah, stand
And
up.
now you sound like you're voicing over a porno.
Yeah, stand up and lean in a bit.
So I just use this crappier microphone quality wise, but you can hear me from a farther distance from it.
Yeah.
So I just use the other one for podcasting because I don't need to be like hunched over my controls.
Hang on, is that one of our guys that just flew past me in the?
Probably AK.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that
Yeah,
plane.
I'm gonna do like AK and bring a Vertigo next week so I can keep up with you turds.
I love that little plane.
You having trouble keeping up, are you, Squirrel?
Yeah.
I realized every
140
speed,
knots
every
and I'm
is getting faster and
behind
faster.
Pitt.
Yeah, right.
We can slow down. I don't have to go that fast.
It's easy to go fast in the Kodiak.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trailing the pack because I had to stop and take an emergency restroom break.
That's what autopilot's for.
Right. Yeah.
Somewhat realistic.
Well, I mean, you know, in real life, potentially you'd have a co-pilot with you.
Yeah.
Gives you a chance to, you know, nip to the back and use a bottle.
Yeah, there you go.
Kodiak's big enough.
Or just have one of your passengers fly while you use a can.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say hold the bottle then.
Like, here, take the reins.
Yeah.
Cargo variant, no passengers.
That's when you just use the cup holder.
Just use
Right.
a box. Use a box to prop up the controls.
Right.
So that's what a reach around is.
Oh.
Yeah, I was thinking about this. Yesterday we had 3 B-2s fly over, all in formation, spread out.
I wonder where they're going.
Well, they were going west, so I'm assuming they were going back to Missouri, but I don't know where they were coming from.
Hard to say.
Yeah, they got a base in the Indian Ocean too.
Yeah, we've got a lot of assets in Europe right now, flying back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of traffic in at Fairford over here. Lot of 52. Well, I know the 52's on rotation anyway, but
Yep.
yeah, there's all sorts of stuff coming in day and night now.
Yeah.
I heard there's a lone Russian aircraft heading to the United States, which belongs to the Russian diplomatic service. I wonder what they want.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of tanking operations over sort of Estonia, Latvia, Poland at the moment. There's, you know, if you look on flight radar, they're, you know, running racetracks nearly 24/7 now.
Yeah.
I still can't believe the world has lost its only AN-225.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think there's a hole, partially completed hole in Turkey, but
I got to see it up close once, and it was a sight to behold. And then I went back into the airport that it had landed at temporarily, and I didn't realise it was due to take off. And then the whole earth decided to rumble, and it was almost like there was an earthquake going off. And I absolutely shit myself. Ran outside.
awesome.
It was halfway down the runway, taking off, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Jesus.
Thing is, when you see it saw it take off, because I've seen it a few times, it always looks like it's not going fast enough. You know,
Right.
it's like the jumbos when the jumbos.
Oh
rotate,
yeah,
you
A380
think-
is the same. Yeah.
You look at them, you think, well, he needs another 20 knots at least.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't even the takeoff didn't like surprise me or baffle me. It was seeing it land Like I was just thinking, this thing is coming in, like it's gonna stall because it lands like remarkably slow as well. And so I was just thinking, it's either gonna stall and crash, or it's gonna be too heavy, and it's just the wheels are not gonna be able to take it. Because just when you look at the thing, it's a mammoth.
Right.
Yeah. So big it just looks like it's standing still in the air.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like when I saw the A380 for the first time. I was at Oshkosh, and you could see it coming for miles. You're like, Jesus Christ! Thing was just massive.
I still remember. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think the issue with the A380 is it looks like a normal airliner.
Right.
You know, because it doesn't look weird. It's not a weird shape as such.
Right.
Probably apart from the wing stumps, but
Right.
otherwise it looks like a normal airliner, and you see it from 20 miles away, and you're like, "What the hell is that?"
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That was-
Whereas you're normally used to seeing aircraft that far away and barely being able to make out what it is.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
because it could be anything. You're like, it could be a 737, it could be a 777, it could be an A350. You see an A380 in the distance, and you know exactly what it is before you even like zoom in if you're looking through a camera or set of binoculars.
Right. Yeah, you saw it on the horizon. And it's just like it's still coming. It's just like it keeps getting bigger and bigger, and you're like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
It's just massive.
I still think personally you can't beat a 747. Like, it was called the Queen of the Skies for a reason. It's a beautiful aircraft.
The Vulcan's something to behold when you watch that taking off.
The Vulcan used to be stationed near where I live.
Right, I think I saw it was at East Fortune. I think it was.
It
Air
was,
show
it was
back
at
in the
Finningley
80s.
for a while. It was at Finningley for quite a while.
Yeah, used to go out there shows with my granddad back in the
Yeah.
80s.
I was talking to 8 Dragons about this the other day because I grew up in Farnborough, so where we lived on the army base is backed onto the airfield, so I used to get to see the Farnborough Air Show every year for free.
Nice.
And the Red Arrows used to fly over as well to practice ahead of the shows, and I used to just get to sit in the back garden and watching them practice. It was awesome.
Yeah,
Just
it was
want to touch and
East
go.
Fortune and Lookers.
No, this
we
will
used
be
to
our
go.
break.
Full stop for the break.
Well, that's just as well. I've just crashed the desktop.
Husky.
Oh wow.
Again?
CTDs are not good today, are they?
One of the few airports that actually has taxi signs on the grass.
Yeah, I know, that's nuts, isn't it?
Whoever
better-
just spoke is extremely quiet.
That's AK.
He's a long way away.
Yeah. Sound
All the way
better?
up, all the way up in Alaska.
Right.
Long distance they yell.
Beautiful scenery up there, though, Pacific Northwest.
I don't really know where the runway is or if I even landed on one, but I think I did.
I just aimed for a bit of grass near OK.
Yeah, it's
that
a
works.
grass user.
Grass strips are all runway, aren't they?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it?
If it looks like a runway, it's probably a runway.
Just pick a patch and land on it.
AK, I can hear your igniters if I go external.
Oh,
The click, click,
well, I
click,
better
click,
check.
click.
I think I burned them up.
Fair enough. As long as you don't switch it off.
That's right.
Oh, there's a. Might be kind of bumpy right here.
Boy, speaking of bumpy, I took an en route inspection yesterday on a 737 up to Nome. Oh my gosh, that runway was so frost heaving. I thought the struts were really being checked. It was crazy rough.
Yeah, the runways break up quite a lot up that way with the weather.
Yeah, in the springtime they start to get chunks taken out of it just by the frost heaves of the wintertime. And yeah, usually they'll have somebody running up and down the runway in a pickup truck to kind of give them a condition report before some poor guy comes down and finds his tire flat.
Gentlemen, this is where I'm going to have to leave you. Have a good day.
All right.
Have a good one.
Coming out.
All right. Cheers, man.
See you next time.
Yep.
Good.
I'll Dark. I'll give my best to Jody for you.
Oh well. I'm gonna switch off of this channel. Call me real quick.
Okay.
Now the turbines are all lined up and all the travels are lined up.
Take 10 and be back at quarter after, 15 after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will do.
Roger, Dodger.
Turbines on one side. Everyone else on the except for Rexbro.
I need to reset all my keybinds for this yoke now.
Emitter setting is 2996, everybody. Should be.
Or what?
Altimeter 2996.
Oh.
I'm just looking on those nav maps and everyone's at a different altitude.
I just magic eraser.
Everyone hit B on your keyboard.
Yes. Everyone hit B now.
Kodiak, so gorgeous. Hey, Luke, do you see that Kodiak on the far end here? To the north? It's pink and pink.
The
white.
one that's got the dodgy textures on it.
Interesting.
On my screen, it looks like the ones that I sent you the picture of, where it's all like pink and grey.
Yeah. Interesting. Must just tell Hodge that that livery doesn't go to a default if you don't have it. Because I see it in the red, shiny red boy.
That would be me.
Yeah, I mean, I see you normally, but Freya sees you in the missing pink and white texture colors.
Oh, that looks weird. Well, that's probably because you have this livery.
Right, but if he doesn't have the livery, it should show you in a default Kodiak livery and not the missing texture livery.
Yeah, well, I got you.
does not. So that's the issue.
Yeah.
Who's that?
That'll be me.
Uh,
All right, gentlemen, I got time. Everybody ready?
Yep.
On here.
Yep.
Rock and
Yep.
roll.
Kick
All
it
set.
off.
Rock and roll.
Let's get cracking. Nice little trip across the water now.
Well, I knew there was a reason I picked the Coast Guard. You guys need an escort over that big body of water, so life rafts are ready to deploy.
Yeah, are we gonna actually make the hop to Australia? Is it gonna be C-17 time or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not much on the way there, huh?
Not much.
Alright.
No, you have to fly the carbon.
I mean, someone did the Silver Spitfire in the carbon, so for the gravel.
Yeah, that's true. Who was that?
I don't remember.
Ooh, pylons.
Beaver 24.
Ah, yes, just a guy.
It's a good thing that New Zealand doesn't have the mod for power line shit. I'd have bit the
Agreed.
bullet more than once. Now, Australia, when we go there, They've got the mod. You better beware of power lines there.
There's a little town on the coast called Bluff. Anyone planning on calling that?
Sounds like a challenge.
I'm so sorry.
That was a really bad dad joke, that was.
Plenty to go around.
That's about as bad as what do you get from a spoiled or a pampered cow?
Wow.
Spoiled milk?
Yes.
Yogurt.
Yogurt.
Sour cream.
Dragons kick him off the channel, please.
Sorry, who am I kicking?
All of them.
Oh.
They're too dangerous to be kept alive.
Just pick one at random.
Alright. They know who
They
they
control
are.
the voice
If I'm
chat
gonna pick,
and
if I'm
the
gonna
dad
pick
jokes.
someone to pick on, they know who they are.
Just thinking, if we have engine trouble, don't land in the farmer's field. I think we will be needing their produce for a while to come here.
Yep.
I don't know about where you live, but prices on just about anything to eat has just gone through the roof here.
Yeah, same in Europe, at least west.
Yep.
It's gas prices over here that have shot up.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Everything.
Not just the gas, electric as well. Got a fright when they sent us an email the other day.
Oh yeah, I mean British Gas are obviously bumping up the price of gas, but standing charge on electricity doubled, which is just dumb.
Yep. It's
Wow.
yep.
They're stocking
Sticker shock.
MREs at the grocery store. You choose your breakfast MRE or
Yeah. Stocked up on spam.
Yeah, I like spam.
Yeah, so there's nothing wrong with that.
Fry that stuff up. Nice.
It's good if it's
and
battered and then fried, yeah.
Spam and scrambled eggs with a bowl of rice or something. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm happy.
Healthy.
Yeah.
Cornerstone of every
Ham and mac and
nutritious
cheese.
breakfast.
We'll get to the point where you're actually cheaper buying livestock.
yeah.
Just buy spam in bulk.
Don't know how the neighbours would think about 2 cows in the back garden, but
That's my pantry.
Neighbors' chickens will be in danger of coming in my yard.
It's headed right for us. Kablam. Chicken dinner.
Squirrel, you must have turned on the NOS, did you? You're in the lead again.
Nah, I'm only doing about 133 indicated.
Really?
I mean, he's not in the lead. I'm quite far ahead of you guys.
Oh, are you? Oh, sorry.
So you don't hear
I'm
that
not trying
one
to be there.
turbine.
I've powered back my throttle loads to try and get you guys to catch up.
How considerate.
I'm passing DN.
Like hell you are. Throttling up.
Seriously gonna tell him nobody go next week.
Yep.
I can see
I'm-
bluff.
Nah, you're bluffing.
You're gonna call it.
I can't see it.
I'd
Come on, DN.
I'd like to be in the town council meeting. Well, where are we? Well, we're on a bluff. So what should we call the town? Bluff? End of meeting. Let's go to the pub.
Yeah. Pub hasn't been built. Go to the next town. Some guy noticing everyone coming in.
We're gonna build
Oh.
a town here.
You're bluffing, aren't you?
We'll build a town here, and somebody says, no, you won't.
Do y'all see that northwest of us is Otatara and southeast is Otara?
That's got to be
it's-
trying
yeah,
to
that
keep
has
Yeah, it's gonna be bluff. Yeah, don't forget to yell down when we fly over bluff. Call them out.
Must be something. I see south of there is Slope Point.
I think the reason it's called bluff, if you look northwest of that, there's something called Flat Hill.
Interesting.
What kind of nonsense did they come up with here?
Looks quite flat here, as it is.
I am waving
Flat
at you.
hill.
I am waving at you, Dart.
Yeah.
I wish we could customize the avatars. Because I'd have just hung me finger out the storm window.
Right back at you. Pull back out of the yellow.
Some nice coastal wind here.
Oh, we're feet wet.
Still picking up.
Dark Wolf is feet wet.
Or
As
there's
long
a
as, as long as it's just your feet.
There's a nice
Challenge
bridge.
accepted.
Oh no.
AK seen a bridge.
Uh-oh. I might not make this one. This is pretty darn.
Looks pretty low, AK, even from back here.
Oh! I took off the top of the tail, but I'm still flying. Not bad.
Good thing that vertigo is so slim.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try that one.
Every time I land the vertigo, I keep thinking I've forgotten to put the gear down.
Right. It's so low to the damn ground.
I did that the other day in an aircraft that I was flying. I can't remember which one it was.
I did that on Warbird Wednesday.
I was like, oh, that's a really good landing, and I stopped really quickly as well, and then like took an outside view and was like, oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Mine was it was completely dark and couldn't see inside the cockpit or outside the cockpit, so I couldn't tell if my gear was up or down already. I thought I had put it down, but nope. sliding the Lightning to a halt.
Mistakes were made.
She does stop quick without the gear down there.
Yes.
I've only done that a few times.
Makes it hard to taxi to the ramp.
Yeah, that's true.
I was pitch black. I landed on the grass next to the runway.
Okay, 100 feet, 171 knots. What could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
Whale breach?
Right.
You get a really good view though.
Jesus Christ. Get 70 feet over there. I'll go down to 100, maybe.
For all those hauling ass, check your fuel.
Yeah.
Had 4% left.
I started with 100%, so I'm good.
Started 100. I'm down to 55.
I've just been topping it up to 15.
What's interesting is that according to the refueling menu, I have a negative maximum payload right now.
Yeah, the weight and balance menu is all jacked up for all the planes right now.
Negative 300.
Yeah.
29,000.
Yeah, it's like what?
Minus 8,000 something, yeah.
Yeah.
Does this mean I have positive bar?
That explains the speed
Buoyancy
boost
or
you guys
something?
been getting.
Yeah.
Means if you turn on the engine, you'll fall up into the sky.
Yeah. You literally become a balloon.
This is not a plane, this is a Zeppelin.
99 Luftballons.
Everyone becomes the Goodyear blimp.
Right.
Yeah.
As long as they don't become the Hindenburg, it's all good.
Yeah.
Nicht so good here, blimp.
Are you going under, Dark?
Under.
Nice.
Eight Dragons leading the pack at the moment.
Yep.
Only problem with cruising this low to the water these days is the way that Asobo transitions METARs right now. Like you'll have immediate, so if we were to fly into a high wind zone, you'd have waves right in front of the cockpit this slow.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
Yeah.
How high do the waves get?
Not as high as they used to. I used
Yeah.
to dial in 150 knot winds, and they used to be huge.
Yeah, they definitely tamped that down. I just wouldn't want to be like 50 feet off the deck if the wind suddenly changed and went really high.
Yeah. AK is in second.
No, AK's in front of me.
Oh,
yeah. AK's got the fastest plane right now.
He's sandbagging.
Yeah, the problem with the big waves was that the troughs were below the artificial surface.
Right,
So
yeah.
you landed on the water and there was massive waves. Your plane would literally hover in the air as the waves washed over you.
Right.
So instead of tuning the waves down, why didn't they lower the
Yeah, they needed to lower the artificial floor of the map.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like, no one's gonna fly in these conditions anyway. Oh,
hold my
hold it-
beer and watch
hold-
this?
Hold my beer. Is why you go on the world map whenever there's a hurricane and it's just a convergence of people.
Says they're
Yeah,
light
last time there was a hurricane, I saw somebody in a Blériot trying to fly in it.
Oh, Jesus.
This fastest Blériot ever. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, you can't even. I've spawned into a couple locations and it's like immediately like the winds just flip the plane on the on the pad. You're like, okay, well.
Yeah, I remember after one of the sim updates when you first loaded in, if you loaded in somewhere windy, I mean, I always load in St. Bart's, you know, just to test stuff out.
Yeah.
And it was blowing over 400 knots. And
Oh my god.
it was, you know, and you came out of the flight and back in again, and it was absolutely fine. And you know, I couldn't get it back again, but I was like, oh, this is fun.
Right.
Yeah, but one of the favorite things to try is something like the A320 in at Gibraltar with 150 knots blowing down the runway.
God.
That was good fun.
Okay, Husky, you're at 35 feet inverted. That's pretty good.
Yep.
And that's actually pretty normal for Husky.
Yeah. Just like to pretend I'm an Airfix model hanging from the ceiling.
There you go. There you go.
Good, like 10 knot crosswind here.
Yep, I've just noticed that while I lined up on final.
It's like DN's already around the corner and heading to the. Suppose I should probably get a little bit of altitude here.
Altitude.
Altitude schmaltitude.
Well, you know, it's either that or become a black smudge on the side of the bluffs here.
Yeah, it's pretty bumpy over these tops as well.
It's not altitude, it's attitude you need.
Right, yeah. Just the wrong attitude. Right, is that?
This is the first properly visible airstrip in the country.
Ooh, there's a nice white sandy beach over this hill.
Yep, beautiful.
Yeah. Rev up the barbecue, cook some of the salmon you caught.
The water's just, the color's just
Beautiful.
gorgeous.
Yeah. Really beautiful little bit of the world.
Oh, there it is.
That's a nice bay.
Yep.
Paved runways, what is this?
Yeah, and it's
I
visible.
thought you said it was the only pave we were gonna get is the start and the end there, Rocket.
Yeah, that one right there didn't count.
That doesn't count.
Mulligan.
Mulligan.
There's actually 2 hard surface runways. We're going to get one of them next week. One of the most beautiful airports, I think, locations.
Would that be Milford?
Crap, I'm trying to think of the name of it.
Jeez, that was pretty loud.
Which one? Right on the coast, in between 2 great big old mountains.
Sounds like
Mountain
Milford.
ranges.
Queenstown's pretty nice. We
Yeah,
go now.
we're going to go over Queenstown or near it. We're not going to land there or touch and go, but then the next one on west. Not far from Queenstown.
AK's on the beach. She's firing up the barbecue.
Yep. beers in the cooler.
Excellent.
I'll take some shrimp.
On the Barbie. How'd those girls get here? Huh.
Oh, the girls, you got a bacon sandwich?
Yeah. Well, funny you should ask. They brought bacon sandwiches with them.
Negative 100. No, we don't want that. Why?
Well, the only reason we're doing ocean voyages is so you guys can say you got to see all of New Zealand.
There you go.
And Rocket, I thought it was just got to see, period. Oh.
Yeah, right.
Even the parts that aren't land.
This will be the last trip with no mountains in it for a long time.
This area might deserve another visit here after this trip. Some of it's just beautiful down in here.
Yeah, it's stunning.
All of New Zealand's beautiful.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna overtake Dark Wolf in a second.
That's okay. I'm flying at 73 knots right now.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh, stall.
Full flaps, autopilot on. No stall warning.
Oh, I can see the little island up ahead. You got some sort of jet engine on your plane now, Schmidt?
No. Just RPM of like, let's see, 2020 RPM. Torque is 1504. I'm just ripping past you. Fuel is at
Yeah, well, I'm slowing down, ready to
65
land
gallons.
at this little island.
Nah, full speed landings.
Oh god, no. Full speed landing would not feel intuitive for me.
Now with the brakes on this thing.
Yeah, pretty good.
I got reverse thrust.
Yeah, I've started using reverse thrust 200 feet from touchdown now.
Are you supposed to do that in the Cody?
Hey, I paid for this plane. I'll do what the hell I like with it.
The joy of a simulator.
That's what I do. When I flare the Kodiak, it automatically finds reverse. Then when the wheels touch down, it's reverse thrust already.
Well, that's what I did on the brake strip. Is like the beta descended.
You do beta in this plane.
Doesn't have a beta.
That's what I thought.
Well,
You
technically,
can
I was.
pretend, though, just put it in reverse thrust in the air, and you can get 6,000 feet a minute down without overspeeding.
You'd be pulling some G's there, wouldn't you?
No.
Nick.
Yeah, I've been flying West Africa and out to the Cape Verde Islands, and it's been blowing a hoolie I'm getting landings with 35 knot headwinds, with full reverse and just touching down on the piano keys and stopping in the Cody. Really good. And then you got a taxi for hours, so you know.
Yeah.
Not sure I see a runway.
Right on the edge.
Oh, I see it. Maybe.
Boy, it looks like a runway up in Nome. There's some serious frost heaves in that thing.
Not sure I see a runway unless it's just this grass strip.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. In we go.
That's the only thing. I just circled the island. That's the only thing that even remotely looks like a runway.
Oh, bouncy little landing there.
Hotel, that's the beach now. Beach looks better than the runway.
Yeah, it'll save a walk.
Ooh. Ah, shit.
Ian, you stopped in 20 feet. Good gracious.
Yep, getting the hang of it.
All right. Well, good flight, guys. I gotta take off. I'll catch y'all next week.
Hey,
Sounds good.
A lot of fun.
Yeah,
Good
it's a
one.
nice route. A really nice route.
Very beautiful.
I see a Kodiak sitting on its tail.
Yeah, same here.
Hell Dragon Kodiak. Who knew?
Showing off, guys. It can do tricks.
Oh, I managed to do a 360 donut on the tail the other day. I can't do it now.
Good fun. Good flight.
Yep.
Take care, guys.
Superb.
See you all next week.
All right. Have a good one.
Yep.
See you guys.
Take care, folks.
Take care.
Take care.